Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are here in Los Alamos, New Mexico, where Brittany is on assignment, and yeah, there's a pretty big fire going on. So it's pretty windy out, so we're actually in the van filming this. But yeah, that's not clouds, that's a forest fire, and this wind isn't helping. About 15 miles away last we checked, 7,500 or so acres on fire or already burned. We are going to take you around a few cool spots in the Albuquerque, New Mexico area. Currently, we are in the Rancho de Albuquerque part of town, and they have a flea market here on Saturdays, or farmers market, and we're gonna check this out. We haven't been here yet. We've driven by a few times, but it looks like a nice little market. This is a very nice area of Albuquerque, as you probably can see in the clips. You get at the market.
So we found some fresh chicken eggs, if I can open it here. Look at that, only $3 a dozen. There were multiple people selling them, but $3 was the cheapest. They went up to $6 a dozen.
So this is one of the smaller markets, one of the smaller Saturday or Sunday markets in the Albuquerque area, but it's nice because it's not that crowded, it's peaceful, and it's in a very, very nice part of town. So definitely recommend going and checking out the Los Ranchos Farmers Market on Saturdays.
We are down in Old Town now, which is probably one of our favorite areas in Albuquerque. Everybody should come here and check it out.
And if you're not from the area, you still probably have heard of Old Town. We're gonna just walk around and show you guys a few little places. We're gonna show you a really cool memorial, if we can find it. So all you Breaking Bad fans, stay tuned. have been to Old Town a good amount of times, but we've actually never came down this little side alleyway that leads to this beautiful plaza. So if you guys take a look behind me, this is really incredible. So if you're in Old Town, do not skip out going down the alleyways, because you will find yourself in a beautiful plaza veranda like this. So we are going to stop in at Old Town Pizza, and they got a pretty funny sign right here: doing taxes, pizza goes great with tears. That's pretty funny. So we're gonna go check this place out. We've survived a global pandemic. We will survive your crappy Yelp review.
And the other one.
Oh, that is great. And then today's offer: buy any 2 pizzas and pay for both. So we're gonna go in and check this pizza out. Pretty cool little setup in here. And they even have Miss Pac-Man. Well, Brittany, what'd you get there?
It's a colossal calzone, and I think it could feed about 4 people.
It is huge. We got a nice small pizza, which small pizza is actually pretty good size too. But that thing is a beast.
I'm gonna share.
So if you're down in Old Town, definitely come and check out Old Town Pizza Parlor. The pizza was excellent. The calzones are huge. They have a selection of beer in there, so come check them out. Breaking Bad fans, Los Hermanos, and we have found the Breaking Bad store.
And it's nice that you can come see it for free.
Oh yeah. So, as you can see in some of those short clips, if you're a Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul fan, this is the store to go. The twins were actually just here, so if you guys watch the show, you know what we're talking about. And you guys can actually go on to their website and social media pages. So it's breakingbadstoreabq.com, and they will actually post when they're going to have different people from the show here, and you can come check them out if you're in the area. Alright everybody, so you saw a few clips. The first clip, the intro to this video, was now a week and a half ago, 10 days. And then the clips right before this were just in the last 2 days. So we have the Pilato fire here that was approaching Los Alamos. Luckily, they have contained it decently, and it doesn't look like it's going to hit us here. Winds have slowed down, and it's not pushing from the southwest up this way as much. Still is. Wind's actually picking up here tonight again. But it looks like we are all in the clear here in Los Alamos. But those fires over by Las Vegas, New Mexico, man, it's bad. You know, talking with people in Facebook groups that were part of here locally in New Mexico, and then just happened to come across 4 Expeditions YouTube page today, and I was watching it, and it's about the Calf Canyon, Hermit's Peak, all up in that area, northeast of Santa Fe, for your guys' reference. So yeah, watching 4 Expeditions videos, I realized, holy crap, just actually was interacting with them on Facebook because they had posted that their insurance company in one of the groups had sent out a fire crew to help protect their cabin because they're up in that area by Angel Fire. So it's pretty scary to see people getting affected by this and so many homes being destroyed. But you know, luckily it's slowed down and isn't going to hit Los Alamos. It doesn't look like the Cerro Pilato fire, so it'll save a lot of homes here. But biggest fire in New Mexico going on over there, and it's approaching, you know, Taos and Angel Fire and all those areas, so it's pretty scary here in New Mexico right now. I'm actually in the hospital parking lot here up in Los Alamos. I just dropped Brittany off for work, and I'm going to go to the gym, but I wanted to give you all just a little update today. I don't even know what the date is. Let's see if I can find the date for you guys, because I'm going to try to keep you posted throughout this video. So yeah, it's May 16th today. So like I said, it was about 10 days ago on the 6th or so that it was looking scary. We have a ready, set, go program here in New Mexico, and we were in that ready stage, and then we were getting ready to go to set, where basically that means get ready, because you're evacuating soon, and go means you got to get out of there. Everybody's evacuated. So we were close. We were getting worried, you know, because we're in the van. Sold our home down in Rio Rancho, New Mexico, suburb north of Albuquerque. Luckily, my best friend bought it, so we've been going back there and visiting them on Brittany's days off. But you know, we're in the van and we're up here in Los Alamos, and we only have one way out of here because the other route goes through the fire, and the road's closed, obviously. So we were getting pretty worried. We'd been through some fires before. Well, I specifically have. When we drove to assignment in Bullhead City, Arizona, I had to drive through Flagstaff when the fires were hitting there, and Brittany was actually flying and meeting me there because she had went back to Vermont to visit family. So I was driving out there, and I was actually picking her up in Vegas, and we were going to be in Bullhead City, Arizona. So I had experience driving on the highway and seeing fires fairly close to me, and that was quite shocking and hard to breathe. Up here, the smoke's been very strong. The smell is horrible, makes it hard to sleep. But it's now, luckily, with them containing the fires, the firefighters doing such a great job. The air is clearer up here. The smell's not as strong. We have to give our hats off to the firefighters here. They've just been working around the clock non-stop for weeks, doing a phenomenal job, and then constantly updating social media and doing meetings on the groups. You can join them if you guys would like, if you want to stay up to date with the fires going on here. It's the Cerro Pilato fire, Hermit's Peak, Calf Canyon. They have actual Facebook pages, so you just type in the name and the fire, and you can check out live updates every single day on how the fires are progressing, so you can stay informed, you know, if you have family or friends here, or you just follow some YouTubers and you want to see how things are going. But we're safe. We're hoping that we can get that gigantic, biggest fire in New Mexico under control here. It's just destroying a beautiful area and destroying people's homes. Luckily, you know, no lives lost, I don't believe, up in those fires. So, you know, firefighters are doing a great job. City officials, town officials, county officials, and state officials, you know, just making sure everybody's evacuating and staying safe. But like I said, today's May 16th. I'll keep you guys posted how things are going, how the fires are progressing. It's a strange time, scary for sure. And if you guys remember, we went up to Mora Campground, and that area is where we did the 10 tips for this summer to save money. That is actually an area that's by that fire up there, the biggest fire in New Mexico history that has been evacuated. So scary. We were there 3 days before. So crazy, scary times. But let's, for me, get to the gym, get a workout in, and I'll see you guys probably in a few days. Alright, so we figured we'd give you a fire update. It has now been, since that last clip, about 4 days, I think, 5 days. We got some rain, we got some snow. The Sierra Pilato fire is contained for the most part. Let me swing around, and you barely can see. If you guys look up on these peaks, there is a little bit of snow still. So we had 2 cold nights with some snow. So that's helping out with the fires. And this is a really handy map. It's a points of interest map. So you can see we're in this area. Camel Rock exactly is where we are. This is going south down to Albuquerque. This loops around over to Jemez. This area is closed right now, though, to through traffic because of the fires until they get it cleaned up. So there's no camping along here. This is where the falls and the hot springs are. So we wanted to take you guys along and show you that, but unfortunately we won't be able to, most likely. So you guys can see that's Camel Rock. It's called that for a reason. It looks like a camel. Pretty cool. Got a beautiful view of the Jemez Mountains over there. Yeah, it looks like there was an old campground over here at one point. It's too bad. In-ground pool, a couple buildings. Wish that was for sale. And right here is Camel Rock. It does look like a camel. It's pretty neat. So Brittany was just pointing out there's a ton of glass over here. So kids are coming and partying. We got these little spikes to try to prevent people to jump over, but clearly not working.
We've seen people up on the rock plenty of times, and we've never stopped here, so I always thought you could go up to it, but you're not supposed to, and people are disrespecting that, so that's unfortunate.
Yeah, and this right here is adjoined to tribal land, and this is actually a very important spot to the local tribe. Down there it had some signs talking about the rain gods and things like that, and it had the meaning of the area. What was the meaning?
Something about cottonwood trees.
Yeah, so it means like cottonwood trees, hence, you know, the trees. But it's just sad to see that people are destroying it. So if you're ever on your way up to Los Alamos or up to Taos, going this route from Santa Fe, definitely stop and check it out, because I have a feeling at some point they might put these big barbed wire chain link fence all the way around it and prevent people from getting in, because This is a little outrageous what people are doing to this. It's not right. So right up here you guys can see right there snow-covered peaks from the little 2-day snowstorm they received up in the mountains in the Santa Fe ski area, and that's really helping combat the Hermit's Peak Calf Canyon fire. So I know this video has kind of been this episode has been all over the place, with us going to Old Town, starting off with the fires, jumping back to the fires, and then now here we are at Camel Rock giving you a final update. But we just kind of wanted to spread it out over a few weeks because we obviously weren't directly in an area that was getting impacted by the fires, meaning we didn't have a home that we had to evacuate, but we were in Los Alamos and the fire was very rapidly approaching us. So we just wanted to give everybody some updates. We're safe. I know 4 Expedition on YouTube reached out to them. We made the pledge to their camp program. So hopefully here, once these fires calm down, we can get with them, maybe help do some cleanups and things like that, help the community, because New Mexico is our second home. So we, hopefully hoping they get these fires wrapped up quick and everybody's safe and everybody gets to rebuild their homes, the people that were affected.
There may be some updates coming with our travel plans. You guys will just have to stay tuned and come along for the ride with us and find out what's going on. So we're going to end this video here. Please give this video a big thumbs up. Please consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already, and drop a comment below. We love hearing from you guys and we really respond to all of your comments. So we'll see you next time.
Yeah, so drop a comment, let us know if you're in New Mexico or if your travel plans were coming to New Mexico. If you've been affected by the fires, let us know. We're around to help out. So whatever we can do, we'll help everybody else out that reaches out to us if there's anything we can possibly do. So just make sure you leave those comments down below, and we will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see